KLK 2.5 FM. Once again, good morning to you. This is Monday, August 26, 2024. This is part 2 of Community Conversations. And joining me now in the studio is Shannon Smithy and Kaylee Hutzinger. They are with the East Arkansas Area on Aging. Always a pleasure to have that organization on KLK. And they've got a lot of things going on. I got all kinds of flyers here. One of the events is they are doing a lunch and learn to help you to protect yourself from scams, and also to having a caregiver cookout, hiring event, and giveaway, and of course, so many other things that are going on. So I'll start with Shannon. So what do you want to kind of talk about first? Because it's so much that you all got going on.
Thanks for having us. It's good to be here. Yes, the Area Agency on Aging does so much to help out seniors and their families. We cover a 12-county region in Northeast Arkansas, and so just want people to know that we're here and we're here to help. We have a lunch and learn series that we've been working on, and this one coming up on September 18th at 11:30 will be on scams and how to protect yourself. The presentation will be provided by the representative from the Arkansas's Attorney General Office, and they will go over, things to be aware of on how to avoid scams. Many people have fallen for scams. 1 in 4 have lost money. Significant of identity cases involve people you know. And so we want you to come out. The lunch and learn is totally free, open to the public, and we will serve lunch. But we would like to know, how many people do you plan to bring? So please RSVP by giving us a call at 870-930-2222. And you can also find us online at e4aonline.com. Also find us on Facebook. This will be held in Jonesboro at Fountain Square Plaza at 2005 Highland Drive. That's really close to Hobby Lobby and Shoe Carnival. If you need questions on how to find our location, you can ask whenever you call the RSVP.
Okay, and this is very important because I have actually seen people fall victim to these scams, and one of the tactics that they use is fear, like they'll call and they'll say, you need to do this or pay this or send this gift card or whatever, or else, something bad is going to happen to you. So, they always say when you get a call like that, hang up and actually call the actual agency, especially if it's like law enforcement, because they're not going to call you on the phone saying that you owe some money or you need to show up for court or anything like that. So make sure that you do have your face up in the place. It is September 18th, 2024 from 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. at the East Arkansas Area Agency on Aging headquarters, which is Fountain Square Plaza Boulevard East, 2005 East Highland Avenue in Jonesboro. So you definitely want to check that out. Okay, our next event that I'm seeing is the Caregiver Cookout Hiring an Event and Giveaway. I think I'll pick on Kaylee this time.
Yes,
because she said she was nervous.
I am.
But you're going to be all right.
I'll do all right. We have a caregiver cookout hiring event and giveaway in Mississippi County. It is at our senior center at 1101 David Lane in Blyville. We will have a giveaway for a 50-inch TV.
Do you have to be present to win?
No, what you'll do is you'll fill out a little questionnaire thing to win, and we'll draw and call you.
Okay.
We'll do that at 1:30 to 3:30. That'll be this Friday. We're here to raise awareness for home care services and hiring. We do have 12 counties that we hire for. All of our employees, they are our employees. They're not contracted in any way. So we do offer benefits such as health insurance. We pay for dental insurance. We offer matching 401k and paid leave time. To make sure all of our clients are safe, since they are our employees. We drug test, we background check, all the works to make sure everyone is safe and taken care of.
Okay, and what are some of the positions that you all are currently hiring for?
Right now is just caregivers, whether you're experienced or you want to get into that caregiver role. It's all in-home. You work with one client, or you can take on a few clients at a time just to get out there to learn how to do that. We also certify you as an independent living assistant, and we do that all in-house.
Okay. And of course, so if you are interested in that line of work, definitely reach out and fill out the application, and you could be on your way to a new career. Now, of course, this is a cookout, so I do have to ask, What's on the menu?
Well, we are going to have some hot dogs that are grilled. Side items are up in the air right now. We got till Friday, and I'm not the cook, and you don't want me to be the cook. It would not be a good cookout.
Are you cooking, Shannon?
I'm not the cook for this event, but
Not this one.
But I would love to help put something together. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe you can bring like the chips or a side dish or something like that. All right, we are speaking with Kaylee Hutzinger and Shannon Smithy of the East Arkansas Area Agency on Aging. And of course, let's get into some of the different services that you all offer. So I'm looking at this list from this flyer you gave me. You got home care, care coordination, personal emergency response systems, Medicare counseling, Medicare Part D, aging resources, family caregiver assistance, volunteer opportunities, home delivered meals, exercise programs, educational opportunities, and legal services. So as you see, it's pretty much a lot that you offer. So any of those that you kind of want to expound on?
Yes. So many times people, may need services for themselves or for a loved one, and you may be looking on behalf of a loved one, So sometimes, you can reach out to us and get the relationship started. So the way to do that is to contact us, and you can go through our care coordination process, which is totally for free, and that will do an assessment to find out what are you needing, what are your needs, and then what are you eligible for. And our care coordinators are absolutely skilled in working with you as an individual, because many of these types of things are individual based, and it's not just some kind of a blanket type of service that's going to be for one person is not going to fit all for everybody. So, maybe you would like an aide to come in the home, but maybe you don't need the alert system, or maybe it's the vice versa. You might be interested in the alert system, but maybe you don't need an aide, stuff like that. And then that kind of will get the program started. That's kind of a process. And I'm sure that Kaylee, maybe she has more she can add to, working through that process. But all you've got to do is give us a call. You can call us at 800-467-3278, but you can also find us online. You can type in East Arkansas Area Agency on Aging, and on a Google search, and we'll pop up, and that's going to be e4aonline.com. And on that website, we will have our phone number. We will have more information about the different services, so you can kind of delve deeper. And then you can actually set up a referral to get connected with a care coordinator on the website. And so all we really need from you is a phone number, a good callback phone number, and an email address. And then we can set up that appointment, and then we can go from there to find out what other programs you may be eligible for. Another one that can be connected would be called the Family Caregiver Program. And that's kind of like a support group that provides information and resources for people who are caring for a loved one. And so the care coordination and the family caregiver support group kind of work hand in hand, because you could be working on behalf of your loved one, getting them set up with an aide in the home, getting the PERS unit, which is the medical alert system, and then at the same time get signed up for the family caregiver program for you. So the family caregiver program is for the caregiver. They need support and information too. So it's, you got to take care of yourself, and we provide a lot of these lunch and learns and things like that, these educational events that we do. They help caregivers with information so they know that they're not alone. And we help people out, the whole family, the whole community.
So definitely amazing work that you all do. Kaylee, you want to add anything to that?
No, I think Shannon did a great job covering everything.
Oh, absolutely. So I'm once again looking on the flyer, and of course, one concern that I'm sure that clients have is, well, how can I afford these services? So some of the options right here that I'm seeing is private pay, VA home care, Medicaid, private insurance, total life, health care, and PASSE, PASSE. So let's kind of talk about that a little bit for those who may have that concern.
That's right. So that's what's great about going through the care coordination services, is that they are going to be able to look at all of your individual information to determine what you have services for. And so some of that stuff can be very technical, very difficult to kind of take on yourself. And so we're so glad that we have those people who are very skilled and knowledgeable in all of these different programs.
Okay. So again, many options are available to help you or your loved one to utilize these services. And of course, I'll just give a little quick personal testimony. I had a cousin of mine who was a part of your program for many years before she passed away, and she always enjoyed coming up here to Jonesboro from Helena, West Helena, for the different things that she would do there. So again, if you have a family member that is of that age and needs services, definitely reach out to them. And of course, let them know how they can get in touch with you.
That's right. Yes, you can find us online at e4aonline.com. Type in East Arkansas Area Agency on Aging. And if you just did a Google search for Area Agency on Aging, that would bring up any kind of Area Agency on Aging in your area. We are broken up by regions all over the country. And so we can be affiliated with other agencies. And you can also give us a call at 800-467-3278. Find us on Facebook. A lot of these events and these posters are also going to be found on Facebook. And, just share the word. Back to kind of like some of what we do, talking about your cousin getting out and how important it was for her to make those trips and stuff. A lot of what we do is keeping seniors connected and engaged with their community, and being social, getting out of your house is such a major part of staying healthy and happy when you're aging, and making sure that people have those social events and social groups to go to is so important. It's one of my favorite things that I do with my job.
Okay. And Katie, what are some of your favorite parts of the job?
There's a lot of different parts that are my favorite. I'm over all of the home care coordination, personal emergency response system. So working with so many people on the case management or the RNs, it's amazing how we all come together and how it all connects. Shannon's in a different department, but we work together on many things. All of our departments come together. That's my biggest thing, that is making sure that we all work together to take care of our seniors. There's so many resources out there that seniors do not know about. All they have to do is call us. Everyone's aging. We're all getting older every day. There's not a book out there that's how to age. So we're kind of that book. If one person doesn't have the answer, there's so many people in our agency that someone does, and we're able to help anyone.
Well, that's definitely great. So did have this question, because we are getting into an election season. So are there any services that you use to help your clients, like get to the polls or get information that they need on voting and their rights and things like that?
That's a great question. I would say that many of the senior centers provide that type of service. And so we are affiliated with many of the senior centers in the region and the different communities. And so a lot of times I believe that they do bus the seniors to the polls. I believe that there's different events that they had participate with.
Okay, well, that's very good, because definitely want to make sure that everyone has the opportunity to vote. Of course, KLK, we will not tell you who you should vote for, but we'll always say that you should definitely exercise your right to vote. We are speaking with Shannon Smithy and Kaylee Hutzinger of East Arkansas Area Agency on Aging. All right, is there anything else about what you all do or about the events that you want the listeners and the viewers to know about?
Yes, we do wellness programming. I'm involved with the Lunch and Learn is kind of an extension of that. It's like an educational type of event, but we also provide other classes at the agency. We have fitness classes, strength training, fall prevention. I also do Tai Chi, and I would love to start up a new group of people with Tai Chi, ancient martial arts that uses slow, controlled movements, fall prevention, strength training. It's really wonderful. And I would love to have more people. If you're interested in doing those classes, you can call me at 930-2222, and you can find us on E4A Online. Also find us on Facebook.
Also, is there a minimum age that you have to be to utilize your services?
That varies depending on the program. That's where some of that stuff can get really technical. And for my programs, like wellness, let's say you're around about 50-ish.
I got 4 years left to go then.
Not quite retired. I've had a few people who are like almost retired, not quite retired. They still kind of work and they will come and do classes. I'm also looking for peer leader volunteers. Would you like to work out with seniors? Are you into fitness? Do you want to come and participate with me in working out with seniors? We cover 12 counties, so it doesn't even have to be here in Jonesboro, but if you are in Jonesboro, that would be helpful. Some of the other programs, like the ages kind of depend on, like, you're 60, it's kind of like your typical senior age, but then some of the other programs, there's some technical ages, and I do not know. That's why we have those wonderful care coordinators who know all of those technical numbers. But I do the fun stuff. I get to show up with Tai Chi and the drums. I also do a program called Health Rhythms Empowerment Drumming. I've been trained in that recently, about a year ago. And I show up with professional drumming equipment. It's made by Remo Drums, and it's an absolutely wonderful program. It follows a protocol. You have to have no musical background. You can just, never drummed on a drum before. And we use the rhythm of our hearts to drum in a circle together. And if you would like to set something like that up, if you have questions about the Health Rhythms Empowerment Drumming, I would love to talk to you, and we can set up a session.
All right. It definitely sounds good. So many fun things that your agency does. And of course, once again, do not forget September 18th, 2024, Scams, How to Protect Yourself, Lunch and Learn, September 18th, 2024, 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m., RSVP by 9/17/2024, and you can do that by calling 870-930-2222, and it's going to be at their headquarters, 2005 East Highland Drive, which is Fountain Square Plaza East, Building E. And of course, that is going to have some information provided by the Arkansas Attorney General's office. And then August 30th, that is this weekend, caregiver cookout hiring event and giveaway. They're going to give away a 50-inch TV, and that's going to be at the Mississippi County Senior Center, 1101 David Lane in Blytheville. That's going to be from 1:30 to 3:30. So definitely keep up on all the information, e4a.org.
E4aonline.com.
Okay, e4aonline.com. I didn't have it written. That's why I always had to write stuff down. But go to that website to get more information. That's going to do it for this part of Community Conversation. You guys have a great and blessed day. This is KLEK 102.5 FM. All right, ladies. Short and sweet.
That was awesome.
And you did great.